fantasy genre has been around for a very long time. I suppose its roots belong in primitive man telling tales around the fires they built at night to keep hungry predators at bay. We've been reminded of how ancient the genre is recently by the release of a blockbuster movie based on the Odyssey, a Greek epic dating back nearly 3,000 years. It's a story full of gods, monsters, heroes and magic, and includes that old trope, the hero's journey. But it's not the oldest fantasy epic ever written. That honour, as far as we know, belongs to Gilgamesh, a tale written in Sumeria 1,000 years before Homer wrote the Odyssey. I doubt we'll find anything older, as the Sumerians are widely credited with inventing the world's first true writing system. Like the Odyssey, it contains jealous gods, great heroes, monsters, and magic. It centres around Gilgamesh, the king of the city-state of Uruk. He's an immensely strong, cruel, and arrogant tyrant who oppresses his people. To humble Gilgamesh, the gods create Enkidu, a feral man raised by beasts, who travels to Uruk and challenges Gilgamesh to a wrestling match. Recognizing each other as true equals, the two warriors become inseparable best friends. Seeking fame and glory, Gilgamesh convinces Enkidu to join him on dangerous quests. They travel to the cedar forest and slay the monster Humbaba. They reject the romantic advances of Ishtar, the goddess of love and war, who, enraged by their rejection, sends the bull of heaven to destroy the city of Uruk. But they slay the bull and continue on their merry way. Angered by the hero's arrogance, the gods strike Enkidu with a slow, agonizing illness. His death completely shatters Gilgamesh. For the first time, the king faces the terrifying reality of his own demise. He abandons his kingdom and wanders the wilderness in a desperate search for the secret to immortality. He goes on a series of adventures in his search for eternal life, but in the end he returns to Uruk empty-handed and deeply humbled. Looking at the massive, magnificent walls of his city, he finally accepts his mortal fate. According to Mesopotamian lore, the author was Gilgamesh himself. The opening lines of the epic claim that after returning home, the weary king engraved his entire story onto a stone tablet at the base of Uruk's city gates. While the story has been written and rewritten many times as both fantasy and historical fiction, to my mind the best rendering of the tale belongs to Robert Silverberg. Silverberg, a titan of SFF who won 4 Hugos and 5 Nebulas, wrote it as historical fiction, focusing on a highly realistic, psychologically complex portrayal of a Bronze Age king struggling with his ego, political duty, and his fear of death. It's a good read, and a reminder that fantasy has been enjoyed in written form since the invention of writing. Well, that's all for this week. If you enjoy these podcasts and find them useful, please follow or subscribe. If you want to help in the cost of making them, you can buy me a cup of coffee.